Our planet, a vibrant sphere of life, is facing an unprecedented crisis. The very systems that sustain us are under threat. From the melting ice caps to the burning forests, the signs are undeniable. We are at a tipping point, a moment in time that demands our attention and action. The future of our planet, and indeed our own survival, depends on the choices we make today. We must confront the harsh realities of climate change, deforestation, and pollution. These interconnected issues are pushing ecosystems to the brink and jeopardizing the delicate balance of life on Earth. The time for complacency is over. We must act now with urgency and determination to protect our planet for generations to come. The Earth's climate is changing at an alarming rate, driven by human activities that release greenhouse gases into the atmosphere. These activities include burning fossil fuels, deforestation, and industrial processes. These gases trap heat, causing the planet to warm. This phenomenon is known as the greenhouse effect, which is intensifying with each passing year. The consequences are far-reaching and devastating. We are witnessing more frequent and severe natural disasters, such as hurricanes, wildfires, and floods. Rising temperatures are melting glaciers and ice sheets, contributing to rising sea levels. This not only threatens coastal areas but also disrupts freshwater supplies. Weather patterns are becoming more extreme, with more frequent and intense heat waves, droughts, floods, and storms. These events are becoming the new normal. These changes threaten human societies and the natural world alike. Communities are being displaced, and ecosystems are struggling to survive. Coastal communities face displacement, while agricultural yields decline, putting food security at risk. Farmers are finding it increasingly difficult to grow crops. Wildlife populations are struggling to adapt, and ecosystems are being pushed to their limits. Many species are facing extinction. The urgency of the climate crisis cannot be overstated. Immediate and sustained action is required to mitigate these impacts. We must drastically reduce our greenhouse gas emissions to avert the worst impacts of climate change and preserve a habitable planet. Renewable energy sources and sustainable practices are key to this effort. Forests, often referred to as the lungs of our planet, are being decimated at an alarming rate, with vast areas disappearing every single day. Trees absorb carbon dioxide from the atmosphere, playing a crucial role in regulating the climate and maintaining the balance of our ecosystem. However, deforestation, driven by agriculture, logging, and mining, is releasing vast amounts of carbon dioxide back into the atmosphere, exacerbating climate change and contributing to global warming. The loss of forests also has devastating consequences for biodiversity, as countless species lose their natural habitats. Forests are home to an estimated 80% of the world's terrestrial species, providing shelter and sustenance to a myriad of life forms. As forests disappear, so too do countless species of plants and animals, many of which are found nowhere else on Earth, leading to a tragic loss of biodiversity. Deforestation also disrupts water cycles, leading to severe soil erosion, desertification, and increased flooding, which can have catastrophic effects on local communities. Protecting our remaining forests and restoring degraded land is essential for mitigating climate change, preserving biodiversity, and securing the vital ecosystem services that forests provide, such as clean air and water. Pollution, in its many forms, is contaminating our air, water, and land, with dire consequences for human health and the environment. Air pollution caused by emissions from vehicles, factories, and power plants is linked to respiratory problems, heart disease, and cancer. Water pollution from industrial waste, agricultural runoff, and sewage contaminates drinking water sources and harms aquatic life. Plastic pollution, a particularly pervasive problem, is choking our oceans, endangering marine life, and entering the food chain. We must transition to cleaner sources of energy, reduce our reliance on single-use plastics, and adopt more sustainable waste management practices to create a healthier and more sustainable future. Section 5, Small Changes, Big Impact, Your Role in Saving the Planet. The scale of the environmental challenges we face can feel overwhelming, but it's important to remember that every individual has a role to play in creating a more sustainable future. Each small action, when multiplied by millions, can lead to significant positive changes. Even small changes in our daily lives can make a difference when adopted by millions. Simple acts like using a reusable water bottle, recycling, and conserving energy can collectively have a big impact. By making conscious choices and embracing sustainable practices, we can collectively reduce our environmental impact and contribute to a healthier planet. Supporting community gardens, using public transportation, and installing solar panels are just a few ways to help. From the food we eat to the clothes we wear, our consumption habits have a direct impact on the environment. By reducing our consumption, reusing and recycling products, and choosing secondhand items, we can significantly lower our ecological footprint. And making sustainable choices, we can minimize our ecological footprint. Opting for electric vehicles, using reusable shopping bags, and composting at home are effective ways to contribute. Remember, every action counts, and together we can make a difference. By working as a community and supporting each other, we can create a sustainable future for generations to come. Section 6, the power of one, reducing your carbon footprint. One of the most impactful ways to combat climate change is to reduce our carbon footprint. Our carbon footprint is the amount of greenhouse gases we generate through our daily activities. By making simple changes to our lifestyles, we can significantly reduce our impact. Opting for public transportation, cycling, or walking instead of driving can drastically reduce emissions from transportation, a major contributor to greenhouse gas emissions. At home, we can conserve energy by using energy-efficient appliances, switching to LED lighting, and reducing our reliance on heating and cooling systems. By making conscious choices about our energy consumption, we can lower our carbon footprint and contribute to a more sustainable future. Section 7. Waste not, want not, embracing sustainable practices. The amount of waste we generate is a significant environmental problem. However, by adopting sustainable practices, we can minimize our waste and conserve resources. Recycling is an essential step in reducing waste and conserving natural resources. By sorting our waste and recycling paper, plastic, glass, and metal, we can reduce the amount of waste sent to landfills and conserve valuable resources. Composting food scraps and yard waste is another effective way to reduce waste and create nutrient-rich soil for gardening. By embracing these simple yet impactful practices, we can make a tangible difference in reducing our environmental impact. Section 8, AI, a new hope for conservation. As we grapple with the complexities of environmental challenges, artificial intelligence is emerging as a powerful tool in the fight for a sustainable future. AI, with its ability to analyze vast amounts of data, identify patterns, and make predictions, has the potential to revolutionize conservation efforts and accelerate our progress towards a more sustainable world. From monitoring wildlife populations to optimizing energy consumption and predicting natural disasters, AI is already making significant contributions to conservation efforts. As AI technology continues to advance, its potential to address environmental challenges will only grow, offering new hope for a sustainable future. Section 9. Intelligent monitoring, safeguarding our wildlife. Protecting endangered species and their habitats is crucial for preserving biodiversity. AI is proving to be an invaluable tool in wildlife monitoring, providing insights into animal behavior, population dynamics, and threats to their survival. AI-powered cameras and sensors can be deployed in remote areas to track animal movements, identify individuals, and detect poaching activities. This real-time data allows conservationists to monitor populations, identify areas of concern, and implement targeted conservation strategies. By providing a more comprehensive understanding of wildlife populations and the threats they face, AI is transforming our ability to protect endangered species and preserve biodiversity. Section 10. Optimizing for a sustainable future. AI is also playing a crucial role in optimizing resource management and promoting sustainable practices. In the energy sector, AI is being used to optimize energy grids, improve energy efficiency, and integrate renewable energy sources. AI algorithms can analyze energy consumption patterns, predict demand, and optimize energy distribution to reduce waste and lower carbon emissions. In agriculture, AI is being used to optimize irrigation systems, monitor crop health, and reduce the use of pesticides and fertilizers. By improving efficiency and reducing waste, AI is contributing to a more sustainable and food-secure future. Section 11, a call to action. Our planet needs you. The challenges facing our planet are undeniable, but so too is the power of collective action. Each and every one of us has a responsibility to protect our planet for present and future generations. We must demand action from our leaders, support sustainable businesses, and make conscious choices in our daily lives. The time for complacency is over. The future of our planet depends on our willingness to act now. Let us embrace the challenge with determination and hope, knowing that together we can create a more sustainable and equitable future for all. Our planet needs us, and we must answer its call.